In today's video, we are going to look at two apartments in very different parts of Italy, but they share one thing in common: their prices are incredibly attractive. One is in Scalea, just about 900 meters from the sea. You could literally walk to the beach every morning and watch the sunrise. The other one is in Bassano Romano. It's much larger, comes with a big terrace, a garage, and storage space, and the price per square meter is only around €210, which is honestly quite surprising. If you find videos like this helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps us stay motivated to keep bringing you more interesting properties, especially for the smart and thoughtful audience of Europe House Tour. And now, without waiting any longer, let's get started. Unlike the first property, Bassano Romano is a small town in Lazio, set between two well-known lakes, Lake Bracciano and Lake Vico. But what really matters here isn't just the list of nearby places, it's the way life actually feels. Even though it's not far from tourist areas, it doesn't get pulled into that busy rhythm. Life here follows the pace of the local community. Small streets, central squares, old buildings, they've all stayed the way they've been for years. Mornings don't feel rushed. Afternoons aren't noisy. And everything seems to move at a pace that you can keep up with without trying too hard. In places like this, what brings people back isn't a specific attraction. It's a sense of stability. You can drive about 15 to 20 minutes to Lake Bracciano, where people go for a walk or just sit by the water on the weekend. Or you can head toward Lake Vico, which feels greener, quieter, and less touristy. And from Bassano Romano, getting to Rome isn't too far either, especially if you use the Capranica Sutra train station, just about 5 to 7 kilometers away. And in that kind of setting, the price of this apartment is what really makes people stop and think. You're looking at a 115 square meter unit on the top floor of a small building with only 3 apartments, listed at €25,000. That's about €217 per square meter. Compared to the average in Bassano Romano, around €749 per square meter, this is roughly 70% lower. And if you compare it to the wider Viterbo province or the Lazio region, the gap becomes even bigger. This is the kind of price that clearly sits outside what most people would consider normal. In terms of layout, this is a large apartment for this price range. About 115 square meters, with 5 rooms, located on the 3rd floor, which is the top floor, and there's no elevator. The biggest highlights are a 25 square meter terrace, a garage included in the price, and an additional storage space of about 15 square meters. At this price point, having all 3 together is quite rare. From the terrace, you get a panoramic view of the surrounding area, and the apartment sits right across from Monastero di San Vincenzo, which adds a very distinct, almost classic Italian feel to the setting. But unlike the apartment in Scalea, this is not something you can move into right away. The listing clearly states that it needs renovation, both inside and outside. That means electrical systems, plumbing, interior finishes, and possibly even structural elements or the roof all need to be checked and likely redone to a significant extent. There's also an inconsistency worth noting. The title mentions 115 square meters, while the description suggests around 90 square meters. So before going any further, checking the actual size and legal documentation becomes essential. As for the surrounding area, it's still quite practical at a town level. Schools are about 960 meters away, the nearest restaurant around 570 meters, a bus stop roughly 230 meters, and basic services like banks, shops, and pharmacies are all within a short distance. The nearest hospital in Ronciglione is about a 13-minute drive, and Rome Fiumicino Airport is around 47 kilometers away. So while it's not a major city, it's still connected enough for long-term living if the apartment is properly renovated. From a financial perspective, this property follows a completely different logic compared to the first one. This is not something you buy and start using right away. It's a project, a problem to solve, a large space with a very low entry price, but where the real cost sits behind the purchase. Renovation, paperwork, and finishing costs can easily go beyond €30,000 to €50,000, depending on how you approach it and the standard you want to reach. But even then, if managed well, the total investment could still sit below the local market level. So the real question here isn't whether it's cheap. It's whether you're willing to go through the entire process of turning it into a livable space. For some people, this is a chance to create a true second home, with space, a terrace, a garage, and a location in a town with real historical character. But for others, the level of complexity might be exactly what makes them stop. So if you put these two options side by side, would you choose something simple that you can use right away, or a larger space that takes more time and effort to bring to life? The first apartment we are looking at today is in Scalea, a coastal town in Calabria that feels pretty easy to understand, especially if you're looking for a slower pace of life. It's not too big, and it's not the kind of flashy resort that only lives off the summer season. Life here comes from much simpler things. A typical morning might start with a short walk into town, grabbing a coffee, and realizing the sea is never that far away. In the afternoon, people walk through the old town, along small streets, or head down to the beach in a very relaxed, natural way. It's the kind of place where life still feels lighter, more grounded, and not constantly pushed by the pace of bigger cities. What makes Scalea more interesting is that it holds a kind of balance that's actually quite rare at this price level. On one hand, it's a proper seaside town, with a main beach, a historic centre, a train station, walkable areas, and a clear summer rhythm. On the other hand, it's still practical enough that you don't feel like you're just buying something you'll use for a couple of peak weeks a year. Places like this stand out because they feel usable, somewhere you can return to again and again without paying premium coastal prices. And it's exactly in that context that the price of this apartment starts to feel appealing. This one-bedroom unit in Parco Azzurro, on Via G. Oliva, is listed at €33,000 for about 42 square meters, which comes out to roughly €786 per square meter. Compared to the local average of around €1,091 per square meter, that's about 28% lower. It's not shocking, but it's enough to make you pause and take a closer look. It's clearly a relatively soft entry point for a property with a convenient location and a very easy use case. In terms of layout, it's a 42 square meter apartment on the first floor, with one bedroom, one bathroom, a small living area with a kitchen corner, and a balcony that opens up to a fairly open view. The listing describes it as bright, airy, and ready to use, making it suitable as a seaside getaway or a summer place. One detail that stands out is the partial view toward Isala di Sorella, and the balcony isn't boxed in like many other low-cost units. It's not a large apartment, and it's not meant to cover every long-term need for a family. But as a small second home, or a place to return to for a few weeks each year, it's very easy to understand. Now when it comes to location, this is where things become much more interesting. A bus stop is about 100 meters away. A kindergarten is around 400 meters. The Scalea Santa Domenica Talau train station is roughly 700 meters away. The town centre is just a 5 to 10 minute walk. And most importantly, the main beach is only about 900 meters away. This is the kind of place where you can actually live on foot. You don't need to rely too much on a car for everyday needs. And that's very different from many other low-cost properties, where the beach might be nice, but daily life is far less convenient. From a financial perspective, the logic here is quite clear. The price per square meter is below the local average, while the location checks several key boxes: close to the beach, close to the train, close to the centre, and close to the old town. That creates a very clean narrative for a low-budget seaside property. It works well for someone looking for a simple casa al mare, a short-term getaway, or a small, practical asset that doesn't come with heavy financial pressure. It's not about strong capital growth. It's about supporting a lighter lifestyle. Of course, it's important to look at this fairly. The apartment is rated Energy Class G, it doesn't have air conditioning, and being near the sea means humidity, ventilation, and cooling costs are things you can't ignore. There's also a condo fee of around €35 per month, so there are fixed running costs to keep in mind. None of this makes it a bad option. It just reminds you that even a place that's ready to use doesn't mean there's nothing left to deal with after you buy. But at €33,000, with walking distance to the beach, the train station, and the centre, those trade-offs still feel reasonable for many people. So if it were you, would you consider buying a place like this? Let us know in the comments. By the end of today's journey, what stays with you is probably not just the numbers, 25,000 or €33,000. Because after everything we've looked at, what really lingers isn't just two low-priced apartments in Italy. It's more of a feeling. At first, it's the price that catches your attention, low enough to make you stop and take a closer look. Then comes curiosity. And the longer you stay with it, that feeling slowly turns into a different kind of question. A quieter one. A more honest one. At a price like this, what are you really looking at? A good deal? A trade-off? Or a different way of living that you didn't think was still within reach? And maybe that's the most important part of today's video. This isn't just about two affordable properties. It's about two different ways of living. One is closer to the sea, closer to the train, closer to the center. It feels like something you could step into almost right away, as long as you accept a few very real limitations. The other goes in a completely different direction. It's bigger, it comes with a terrace, a garage, storage space, and on paper, it feels like you're getting a lot for your money. But at the same time, it asks for more time, more budget, and a bigger commitment. And sometimes, the real difference between owning something that supports your life and something that weighs on it isn't the size or the price. It's what happens after you buy it. Does your life feel lighter or heavier? Of course, prices like these can feel hard to believe, and that doubt is completely natural. But in Italy, especially outside the most expensive real estate corridors, there are still places where prices aren't pushed up by speculation. They're shaped by local life, by distance from major cities, by population size, by seasonality, and by the actual condition of the property. A place in Scalea can be priced this way because even though it's close to the sea, the train, and the center, it's still a small unit, with low energy efficiency, in a coastal environment where comfort and maintenance come with real costs. A place in Bassano Romano can be priced much lower than the surrounding area because it's a full renovation project, where the real cost doesn't sit in the listing price, but in everything that comes after. Those prices aren't wrong. They just need to be understood in context. And with that comes a very real benefit that often matters more than appearance. When the entry price is low, the financial pressure is lower too. In many places like these, daily living costs, taxes, and overall spending tend to feel lighter compared to areas where prices have been pushed too high. That doesn't mean everything is cheap in an ideal way, but it does mean a more financially sustainable life is something you can actually imagine. Not a life where you're constantly chasing bills, but one where you can plan, manage, and maintain things over time without feeling overwhelmed. Of course, it wouldn't be honest to say these homes are perfect. They are not. The one in Scalea feels more accessible, but it also raises very real questions about coastal humidity, summer cooling, energy efficiency, and the quiet costs that come with living near the sea. The one in Bassano Romano is much more appealing on paper, with its size and potential, but it clearly asks for someone who's ready to take on a real renovation project, someone who understands that the listing price is only the starting point. And the value of places like these usually isn't about how ready they are today. It's about whether they allow you to build a life that actually fits you in the long run. Maybe that looks like a simple morning in Scalea, walking a few minutes to the sea, or passing through the old town before heading back to a small space that feels easy to live with. Or maybe it's an afternoon in Bassano Romano, standing on a wide terrace, looking out over the hills, knowing there's still work to do, but also knowing it opens up a kind of space you probably couldn't imagine at this price before. It doesn't need to be romanticized. Sometimes it's just these small, everyday moments that make a place meaningful. So maybe the real question after today's video isn't which one is cheaper. It's which one feels closer to the life you actually want. If you'd like, leave a comment and share which one speaks to you more, and why. We always read what you leave, because sometimes your perspective is what makes this journey feel even more real than the properties themselves. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If this way of looking at things is helpful to you, consider subscribing and joining us on the next journeys. In the next video, we'll open another door somewhere in Europe.
No rush. No overpromises.
Just taking the time to see things more clearly, and maybe live a little lighter.